So today I just wanted to make a more chill Minecraft video and show around the server a little bit. Nothing super crazy is happening in this one, but honestly these are some of my favorite types of videos to make. Just building stuff, exploring around, and slowly working on projects. So first, let me show you around the area a bit. Right now we're at spawn, and this is basically where everyone starts when they join the server. Not too far from here, there's also this pillager farm. I haven't used it too much myself yet, but it's actually pretty useful when you need emeralds or raid loot. And over there is another player's base area. I actually made a whole video trying to secretly live under their base without getting caught. And yeah, that did not go very well. I'm not going to show too much of their actual base though, since it's not mine. Just a quick flyby, there are actually a lot of cool player builds around this server, but for this video, I mostly just want to focus on my own projects. Over here is another really interesting project someone is working on. It's basically going to become a giant prison build. Right now it's still unfinished, but even at this stage it already looks massive. I honestly really want to see how this turns out later. But now let's head back to my place. So this is my base area. It's nothing insanely fancy, but I've been slowly expanding it over time. I kind of like making smaller builds that all connect together, instead of just building one giant mega base immediately. Over here is my villager house. Probably one of the most important buildings, honestly, because villagers are completely overpowered in Minecraft. Then over here I've got my XP farm. Not the prettiest thing ever, but it gets the job done. And this barn here is probably one of the simpler builds in the area. Just a basic barn with some cows inside. Down there I've also got a mineshaft area going. Still needs more work though. And of course the nether portal. Every survival world eventually ends up having a portal room that becomes way more important than expected. One thing I actually really like here is this giant tree. Most of my building ideas come from stuff I find on YouTube, Pinterest, or random Minecraft tutorials. I'm definitely not some master builder, but the tree, that one I just randomly made myself. Around the base I've also got an iron farm and a gunpowder farm. Not the most exciting things to look at, but they make survival so much easier, especially gunpowder. Once you start using elytras all the time, rockets disappear insanely fast. I've also got a simple crop farm nearby for food and basic materials. It's not automatic or anything fancy, but it does the job. And over here is the main house. It's not some huge mega base or anything, but I actually really like how it turned out. Anyway, for today's main project, I finally want to start building a guardian farm. I already found an ocean monument earlier and took out the 3 elder guardians, so at least mining fatigue won't be annoying anymore. Now, we just need to actually build the thing. And honestly, this is one of those farms where it looks easy in the tutorial until you actually start building it yourself. The hardest part is trying to build while guardians keep attacking you every 5 seconds. Seriously, these things are so annoying. You fall in the water for like 2 seconds and suddenly lasers are flying at you from every direction. At this point, I'm basically fighting for my life while trying to place blocks. But little by little, the farm actually starts coming together. Guardian farms are honestly really worth building though. They give a ton of useful drops, especially sea lanterns. And that actually connects to another idea I've been planning. I want to build a shop back at my base and sell all the Guardian farm drops, mostly sea lanterns and cooked cod. Maybe prismarine blocks too later on. Sea lanterns are one of those blocks that almost everyone wants eventually because they look really good in builds, so hopefully this becomes a decent way to make diamonds on the server. After a lot of building and almost drowning multiple times, the farm is finally looking pretty decent. Still needs some finishing touches later, but it should work well enough for now. So next step, building the shop. And just to be honest here, basically all my build ideas are taken from the internet. I'm not out here designing insane original Minecraft architecture. Most of the time I just find cool inspiration online and try to recreate it in my own survival world. And honestly, I think that's completely fine. Building tutorials are probably the reason half of us can build anything decent in Minecraft anyway. For the shop, I'm going with a pretty simple design. Just a small house-style building that fits the rest of the base. Nothing too overcomplicated. And hopefully once everything's stocked up, people will actually buy stuff from it. Especially the sea lanterns. Those things are basically free diamonds if the farm works properly. While building this, I'm also realizing how much easier projects become once you already have farms set up. Iron Farm, XP Farm, Gunpowder Farm. It all slowly starts connecting together. That's honestly one of my favorite things about survival Minecraft. You start with literally nothing, and eventually every project helps build the next one. Anyway, that's probably going to be it for this video. Mostly just a chill building session and some progress around the server. The Guardian Farm still needs more work later, and the shop definitely needs decorating too, but it's a good start. And honestly, I kinda enjoy these slower survival videos sometimes. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Just a more chill survival episode and a little look around the server and my projects so far. Hopefully you enjoyed this little insight into